Hello everyone, this is Msofftheradar and thank you for coming to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Today I'm going to be doing a general reading and I'm just let you know the energy I picked up here. I picked up that someone is anticipating something, some type of battle. They got some type of awareness on what direction they wanted to go in. And during that awareness, something happened. It was some type of, something sneaky happened, some type of mischief happened. It happened during the time it was like preparing, their preparation to make their move, whatever move that was, you know? It was some type of resistance. But the resistance that they had, it was within themselves. It was something that they were seeking. They were soul seeking, soul seeking, soul searching. And now it's like they have became aware. Maybe they went into hermit mode while they were soul searching and seeking what was the best direction for them in their life. And right now it's like they're ready to soar. It's a upheaval from here on out. So let's get into this reading. It was like an open door happened for this person. Yeah. Or maybe you could be feeling like that. Like it was some type of open invitation. This crow was very proud. It's like this person, this crow, looking at the board right here, it's like very proud. Very proud, very brave. After they sat back and the door was open for them and they had to sit back and, analyze the situation, they felt like it was time to dig in and do their research. They felt like they needed to get very inquisitive with everything and do some research. It's like once they started asking certain questions, it's like a path had unfolded for them. Or you, whoever this reading is for. But now it's like I feel it's time that you put aside your emotions and thinking like a researcher. And it's like each evening at around dusk, I'm picking up, it's like hundreds of crows fly over this apartment on their way to their evening roast. They're not distracted by the sight and sounds of the city. The crows are focused on moving in one direction. Or whoever this person is I'm talking to. Focus on moving in one direction. It's like when you know where you are going, it's easier to stay on the path. It's like you begin to bring clarity and create a roadmap to success. It's like it's a call for you to find your North Star, your opinion on the map that represents your big goal, the destination that no roadside attraction can lure you away from. It's like focus. When you know exactly where you are going, you will be able to stay focused. You will be able to recognize when the opportunity is nothing more than a tempting diversion from your goal. Some people, be trying to distract you from your goal by trying to show you some type of attraction. Uh-uh. It's like when you pull in and take the time to check to see if you know where you are going. Do you see your path before you? It's like you start asking questions. Like, do I see my path before me? Do I know where I'm going? It's like it's time to get focused. And then I'm focused, it's time to stay focused. It's like, and once whoever I'm talking to, it's like once this focus came into play with you, it's like it was all about self, all about you. It's like someone have like crow visitors that like regularly like come around the neighborhood. It's like one of them seem a bit more selfish when it comes to the food that somebody been putting out for them. It's like while the other ones turn and grabbing a like nugget or two of the dog food that someone could leave out on the plate. It's like there's one that would shove as much in his mouth as possible, not caring if there isn't a single crumb left for the others. It's like that's how strong the self-interest is for this person or whoever I'm talking to. It's like this can indicate that you are only looking out only for yourself or for only yourself. And as a result, others will be impacted. On the flip side, be aware of the actions taken by those around you, as someone may try to come in and take more than their fair share. Being selfish isn't always bad. Sometimes we need to focus on our wants and needs, depending on our, situation, or depending on your situation. It may indicate that you are in need of some pampering or that it's time to put your needs above others. For example, your dream job may require a more or a shift in lifestyle. You may need to weigh like the impact taking this job will have on those around you. In the short term, you may be like perceived as selfish, but in the long term, your decisions may benefit all that, everybody that's involved, all those that's involved. Let me see what else. What's the main focus here, since it's like this person wants to get real focused and stay focused. What's the main focus? It's like, what was this person, what direction, what was the focus? What direction this person wants to go in? And that's what I ask Spirit as I pull these cards. And it's like each morning, when someone wake up, it's like there's a crow outside their window on a street lamp, anticipating the arrival of a meal. It's like perhaps someone could have trained this crow or this person, take it how it resonates, or maybe it was the other way around. It's like when there's a pattern, we begin to expect, a particular outcome. It's like it's something that you start to expect, like you expect to have, like, or bring hope and butterflies in your belly, as we expect something to happen that brings joy, 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 or satisfaction. There's but one warning: be careful of any attachments held for the desired outcome. If what you receive falls short of expectation, the feeling of joy can transform into disappointment. What are you looking forward to at this moment? Ask yourself that. Like, what am I looking forward to at this moment? It's like, how will you adjust if your expectations are not met? Hmm. Yeah, just have to stop and think about that for a second. It's like, what was the resistance? Maybe that's what someone was resisting out there, resisting to making this change or to go after what they really wanted. It's like because maybe they was wondering that same question, like what if? And that's where the resistance could have came into play. It's like there may be a strong wind coming your way. However, it's like you do have the ability to find a path with the least resistance. Have you ever seen like a crow get thrown by the wind? The bird may get taken off guard, but it finds its balance again. So someone is finding a balance again. Someone that was taken off guard. It's like obstacles or added frictions into a situation, or obstacles can add like certain frictions into a situation. At the same time, ideas that once would have sailed into completion might now require some additional work. Hmm. You may find a project or goal now requires an extra step to pass on to another phrase. Something is going to manifest itself as a need for approval from an outside influence that takes longer to achieve. Or should I say resistance might manifest itself as a need for approval from an outside influence that takes longer to achieve. When resistance appears in a reading, you are asked to be adaptable and find the path of least resistance. You are the sky. Everything else It's just the weather. Prima Cauldron. Cauldron. It's hard for me to pronounce their name. Peter Program. Prima Cauldron. Yeah, that was the statement. You are the sky. Everything else is just the weather. Let's keep going here. Someone is ready to soar, right? It's like have the confidence to fly. Get up, open your wings, and feel the supportive wind carrying you to your destination. There are no obstacles in your way. Now is the time to move. Conquer up your courage and take action. Soar brings a rush of energy and an open channel to receive the information needed to progress quickly with confidence towards your goal. It's like it is in this space that blocks are removed and events flow beautifully as you sail on to success. That's beautiful energy right there. Like get out into nature because nature does not discriminate. Maybe it's a reminder that things can change on a whim through no fault of your own. Got to ask yourself, am I prepared for change? Are you prepared for change? Are you able to regain your composure and fly off to a better, more stable position? It's like from being laid off to being forced to move to a new home. Change can appear sudden and sometimes cruel, but not always. Sometimes there are clues that change is coming, yet we ignore the signs. Sometimes change brings a fortunate situation or moves us into a position to receive a greater opportunity. It's like ask yourself, can you feel the rumbling? Like a seismic wave just below the surface? That something is about to shift in your life. When you connect with your intuition, you will get a feeling that something is about to happen. You will pick up on a change in energy that will soon impact your life. When you can anticipate a coming upheaval, you will be better able to plan for the shakeup. Mm, mm, mm. Someone is they're incredibly territorial and will fight intruders to maintain order within their space. You may find that defensive feelings are brewing, whether from within or from an external source. If you have perhaps stepped on some toes or entered into someone's territory uninvited, be prepared to deal with the consequences. You might need to defend yourself against someone attempting to infiltrate your space. It's like someone, they are not involved, but they are watching on to see which one is the victor. You know, this may indicate that, like, when it comes to your situation in a battle that is brewing, there may not be much in the way of outside support for either side. This could be an advantage or disadvantage depending on your position. That's why with mischief, crows and ravens have a penchant for pulling tails, dog tails, cat tails, cow tails, even other bird tails. If it has a tail, a crow would feel compelled to pull it. That's the energy. It's like someone's been compelled to pull someone's tail. It appears that some may be doing this to distract someone, but other times it is purely just to get a rise out of the other person. Annoyance. Nothing is ain't nothing detrimental. Just a situation that caused a bit of short-lived grief. It's like someone may be the target of someone's delinquency or bad behavior. It's like this could also indicate that you need to add some innocence, mischief, or passion in your life. You know, you could always flip it how you look at something. But I believe whoever I'm speaking to, they is taking preparation towards that. Yeah, it's like whatever preparation they was taking towards that, they has they felt like they had mastered it. It's like master the fairy schedule. It's like this person knows when the boat will return and on which side of the road the cars will disembark. Picture like while the ferry is coming, the sounds, the birds harvest, the calm, the clams from the nearby beach. It's like someone is bringing something over to the ferry landing, and strategically it's like they place the clams just right so that when the cars leave the boat, they run over the shells, breaking them apart and leaving fresh clams meat for the picking. It's like someone is being that strategic, okay? Can you imagine some crows doing something like that? The birds doing something like that? Is someone thinking like a bird? Like a crow? Wow. It's like preparation speaks to getting ready for something. You know it's on the horizon and planning for it accordingly. It's about getting all your ducks in a row, or in this case, clams, so that you achieve the most beneficial outcome. And just remember, like whoever came to this channel, whoever is listening right now, it's going to be an upheaval. Everything is uphill from here on. Sight Nation does not discriminate. Upheaval is a reminder that things can change on a whim through no fault of your own. I think you prepared for this change. It's like you're going to become more stable. It's going to be a more stable position. when you can anticipate a coming upheaval, you will be better able to plan for the shakeup. It's like that's why someone was focused. They were self-focused on themselves because they was planning. They anticipated. They was in preparation, and now they ready to soar. And this upheaval is here. The time is now. Wow, I hope someone claimed that and received that. I don't know too much about the mischief part, you know. That's trying to be very, you know, strategic like that. Wow. But, okay, this is Msofftheradar, and thank you for coming to my channel. I hope you like the reading. Please like, share, subscribe. Smooshes. Mwah.